What's going on, YouTube? I'm going to start doing these videos, and this is a little video segment that I like to do called My Opinion. Now, I'm not saying that I'm right or wrong. Really doesn't matter. It's my opinion. So if I'm wrong, who cares? Well, I came across this story on Facebook the other day, and it was actually about this judge who had sold kids. They call it kids for cash. And let me see if I can, hold on, I'm going to pull it up for you right here. Let me see. Here's the story. It was a judge. This is the guy right here. So what he was doing was he was taking these kids, and as they would catch these little small charges, whether it was like breaking and entering or shoplifting or something like that, he would give them long, lengthy sentences. And to what was happening was, as he would give them these long sentences, companies would give him kickbacks, and I think he made somewhere between $2 million on all these kickbacks and stuff that he got for giving these kids these long sentences. Well, they convicted him and gave him a 28-year sentence. Now, I thought about this, and I was like, you know, these judges, how many of them that have done this over the years to a lot of these kids that get institutionalized, and they go out and they commit more and more crimes. And as adults, we get mad at the kids for not paying attention to the things that we tell them. But as adults, I have to blame us because we're the ones, we're not standing up to make these, the people that we have allowed to be in office, these public servants, that who make it seem as if we're working for them when they're really supposed to be working for us. We don't make them show transparency to see what they are doing and why they do what they do. We just take what they do at hand. So, like I said, I blame us. Now, what we need to do is we need to hold them accountable a little bit more. And that's because it's all a system where they all making money. We know that. We know all the judges and stuff are out there making money. It's a lot of them that do it. People give them money through their campaigns and all kind of other stuff like that that we don't go and look into to see what they're doing and hold them accountable. As for this judge here, he's getting 28 years, and it was another judge that was in on it. But what about the other lawyers and stuff that knew? They knew these kids were getting long sentences. What about all the people that were in the courthouse that knew what was going on? This guy locked up over 4,000 people with this stupid stuff and gave them long, lengthy sentences that now the courts have overturned 4,000 cases. How do you rehabilitate these kids that see this corruption, that was a part of the corruption, and all the adults that sat by, like myself, that allowed it to happen, that didn't look into it? How do you rehab them? How do we do something different to make a change besides sit back and say, well, you know, that's what's wrong with society? No, we are what's wrong with society. We are not standing up as parents and as adults to say, you know what, we're going to hold you more accountable because you're the police, you're the judges, you're the prosecutors. You know what's right and what's wrong, but you guys are still doing this because you're looking for a win. You're looking for a payday, and you're also looking for this grant money that we give you to lock our kids up to help keep our society, quote unquote, safe. When you're the one that's going out here giving these kids these long, lengthy charges, which makes them long-term criminals. I don't know. It's just my opinion, and my opinion says we need to start putting our foot down and doing something to these judges and the people that are corrupt. I don't know. But anyway, that's just my opinion.